I took out an old photograph from deep in the drawer. That summer day when you and I were smiling the brightest. Everything is not clear, faintly blurred, but that light still shines warmly towards me today. Who said time blurs everything? I know the past time will never come back, but these memories of that moment keep me living now. That alone is enough for me. Like a faded photograph, the most beautiful moment comforts me. No matter how cold and hard the current realities, your brilliant trace that remains within me. In that color, I am okay today too. Back then we believed this happiness would be eternal. The foolish promises were ultimately all broken. Only gratitude remains instead of regret or lingering attachment. All these memories are the biggest gift given to me. Looking back at the past sometimes is not an escape, but strength to move forward again. To remember the me who shone the brightest. Like a faded photograph, the most beautiful moment comforts me. No matter how cold and hard the current reality is, your brilliant trace that remains within me. In that color, I am okay today too.
I erased all the conversations we shared, the photos we took together. I hid deep in a folder. I tried to memorize a different name instead of your number, but the place I eventually returned to is the starting point of the memory of you. The more I try to erase you with the eraser cold break up, the clearer you become. Why does my heart rebel against me like this? I wanna stop this cruel fight, the attempt to erase a longing that digs deeper the more I struggle. Because forgetting you feels like erasing my existence. Perhaps it would be easier to just keep this pain. All of my days are still trapped within the frame of you. I leave for unfamiliar places and meet new people, but it's only moments where your empty spaces felt the largest. When darkness falls, your voice invariably comes to me. The power that ultimately makes me return home. Another me created by the memories of you. You're eternally living and breathing within that. I cannot erase you.
clock points to exactly 3 p.m. The moment the sunshine outside the window feels unusually warm. At that time we used to always sit in the same cafe. I stopped suddenly remembering even your small habits, as if only my time has stopped in this busy city. The feeling of rain in color onto faded memories. Longing comes unexpectedly like this. 3 p.m. without you, the most ordinary time becomes the most special memory. I am still trapped with you in that time. If I called you now, would you still be there? I live my day again with only a meaningless question mark floating. A cup of cold coffee held in my hand. The surroundings are only quiet without the sound of your laughter. I told everyone I was doing well, forgetting everything, but actually the empty part of my day is entirely the name of you. If the warmth of this moment is your after image, I would gladly stay in this time forever, just once more back to that time. 3 p.m. without you, the most ordinary time becomes the most special memory. I am still trapped with you in that time. If I called you now, would you still be there? Live my day again with only a meaningless question mark floating. To be honest, I still can't do anything. My steps are heavy walking the road we walk together alone. But I hope you are okay, unlike me. I hope you find the light I couldn't give you and smile brightly. I will remain in this darkness for a while, so that your happiness can be my final farewell now, truly for you. I hope you shine without me, don't worry about me, and fly freely. The sadness left in my heart I will handle alone. Don't look back, our time has already stopped. I just pray that only your future continues brilliantly. My heart sinks when I hear news about you, but there is also my selfish heart that feels relief for no reason. You don't have to look for me when it's hard, just be happy. It's okay to take all of my share and shine. Perhaps this is the last love I can give, letting you go the hardest but most necessary thing. Goodbye now, truly. I hope you shine without me, don't worry about me, and fly freely. The sadness left in my heart I will handle alone. Don't look back, our time has already stopped. I just pray that only your future continues. brilliantly.
It's raining outside the window, you must have forgotten your umbrella. I instinctively look for your bicycle key and head out the door. Our fights were never long, it's just a moment of anger. I clearly see your image coming back soon to lean on my shoulder and sleep. This empty house is just an empty space in your brain. I wanna believe you are just hiding for a moment to tease me. The word breakup is a lie. Just a short outing, you will be back soon. I will wait in this spot. How can the time we create together disappear in an instant? The clothes in your closet and the food in the fridge are waiting for you. I don't mind if it's an illusion, this lingering attachment keeps me alive. I sit in your seat and pour coffee into your mug out of habit. You should come before the warm steam disappears. Actually, I know that your heart has left me, but I don't have the courage to accept the breakup yet. I bury my face in the pillow where your scent remains. I wanna stay in this sweet illusion for just 5 more minutes. Please don't let me wake up from this dream. Just a short outing, you will be back soon. I will wait in this spot. How can the time we created together disappear in an instant? The clothes in your closet and the food in the fridge are waiting for you. I don't mind if it's an illusion, this lingering attachment. In the darkest night when everyone left me, when I wandered, lost and alone, you waited for me just as you were, without a single word. The only reference point in my shaking world. There were countless days I cried, leaning on your shoulder. Your one small comfort made me live again. Now I will be your light, my final lighthouse, a promise that won't go out in any storm. Even if this world pushes me away, only you help me. I will live thanking you in every moment I breathe. Our connection is the strongest destiny forever. Sometimes I try to hide all my flaws from you, but you loved even my broken pieces. Your warm heart melts the coldest part of me. I finally learned of myself. This path I walk, holding your hand, feels like heaven. There is nothing more to fear if I am with you. It's okay if the sun doesn't rise tomorrow. My final lighthouse, a promise that won't out in any storm. Even if this world pushes me away, only you help me. I will live thanking you every moment I breathe. Our connection is the strongest destiny forever. Even if everyone points fingers, I stand alone in this place. My own island that no one visits, between reality and dreams. Perhaps I may never catch that shimmering light, but as long as my heart beats, my voyage will continue. Even if loneliness tries to swallow me, I don't close my eyes. This solitude is the power that makes me unique. Stopping is more frightening. My own island, a space where I cultivate my own dream. Isolated from the world, a small ember inside me that won't die even amid scorn. I will ultimately prove myself so that this whole island becomes my stage, my desperate sprint towards that single light continues. Countless scribbles on the notebook I write alone every night. It's okay if no one acknowledges that this is my everything. The many things I had to discard to follow my path, I have no regrets. I am living the most authentic life. The more the highest wave tries to knock me down, I stand up again, treading the ground more firmly. No giving up. Absolutely not. My own island, a space where I cultivate my own dream. Isolated from the world, a small ember inside me that won't die even amid scorn. I will ultimately prove myself so that this whole island becomes my stage, my desperate sprint towards that single light continues. The days we barely held on to each other, standing on the corner of the world. We stayed awake through the long night when tears wouldn't dry. Your small warmth I found at the very bottom, that was the only reason that kept me going. A hand touching silently instead of fancy promises. We were connected the firmest when we were the most lonely. The faith we learned from each other. Our corner, the safest place no one can find. A bond where we met each other's wounds without saying it's hard. of you and me is the biggest comfort to each other. Now I know how not to fall down anymore. That's simply because I stand behind you. I'm not afraid no matter what darkness comes, because your gaze lights the way. Our story is like spring that started in the coldest place. It doesn't matter if our beginning was sadness or hardship. Just the fact that we are smiling, looking at each other now, makes everything perfect. Our home, the safest place no one can find. A bond where we mend each other's wounds without saying it's hard. No matter how rough the waves of the world are, the mere existence of you and me is the biggest comfort to each other. I stare at you as if I've forgotten how to breathe. The secret I've hidden in my heart for several seasons. Tonight at this moment, my courage is finally full. I stand stop just a few steps from the path to you. A magical moment where everything flows slowly. I'm afraid my heart sound is so loud you might hear it. Just a 3-second hesitation if I cross this line. The 3-second hesitation, the longest time to change destiny. One sincerity I will convey to you, risking my everything. The answer doesn't matter because I can't stop this trembling. This moment is the most honest courage for me. The countless words I prepare disappear in front of you. I'm the fool just looking for myself in your eyes. I feel like I'll regret it forever if I turn back like this. I finally reach out my hand to you, overcoming fear. No matter what result I imagine, it's only a future with you. Even if the world ends, I have to confess to you now, hesitation is over now. The 3-second hesitation, the longest time to change destiny. One sincerity I will convey to you, risking my everything. The answer doesn't matter because I can't stop this trembling. This moment is the most honest courage for me.
I know now that everything was my fault. Countless broken promises are the only things left. Your last look still traps my night. Why was I such a fool not to hold you then? Time just like me. I don't need anything instead of all this regret and pain. If only I could see that you were that time again, even for a single day. I can do anything. The apology of stop time, I can't undo it, but I desperately beg for forgiveness in front of your heart shattered because of my selfishness. Could you give me one more chance to love you? If I could start again, I truly won't let you go this time.
In a boring day where everything was black and white, the days I repeated the same time, the same place. In my world that was flowing by without any particular expectation, the moment you suddenly appeared, all the colors came back to life. Everything that was hazy became clear as if it focused. My heart started beating the rhythm it had forgotten again. The ordinary is no longer here. You are my color filter, dye in the gray world brilliantly. The reason I open my eyes every morning is your clear name. Thank you for letting me know the forgotten excitement again. You are the most special story in my boring life. The air on the street we walk together feels sweet. Even your small speech patterns and expressions, which are nothing special, are precious. The feeling of discovering something new every day like a child. The fact that I am sharing all this with you. Oh, a night I don't wanna fall asleep, afraid that I might wake up from this dream. But when morning comes, I will see you smiling even brighter. This excitement will be eternal. You are my color filter, dye in the gray world brilliantly. The reason I open my eyes every morning is your clear name. Thank you for letting me know the forgotten excitement again. You are the most special story in my boring
We are in the same space as if living in different times. Even your smallest gesture then no longer excites me. A sad truth I deliberately ignore under the name of familiarity. It's like watching a movie where I already know the ending. I worry every day between the empty heart and the farewell. The fear of being alone keeps postponing our end in this cruel tug of war. The endless trailer, the ending is set, but we only repeat the start. I know love is left, yet I can't leave the spot. I wish everything would just end in an instant. happiness. Someone would call me coward, unable to end this love. Perhaps I am more worried about my own loneliness than you. Every night I rehearse the scene of our breakup in my dreams. I wake up and run back to your side, though what's left for us is not love, but an old shadow. But I'm even afraid that shadow will disappear. It's time to make a choice now. The endless trailer, the ending is set, but we only repeat the start. I know love is left, yet I can't leave the spot. I wish everything would just end in an instant. I am the one crying the loudest in this half-hearted happiness.
Nights we watch the same drama without speaking. Even your hand touching mine no longer feels like anything special. There are no moments we flared up hotly like before. We are just the us hidden under the name of comfort. I suddenly wonder if I should wander, searching for unfamiliar excitement. But at the sound of rain outside the window, I worry about you first. Is this familiarity, perhaps love? The indifferent us, call it weariness if you want, but this comfort is magic. Warmth that cannot be exchanged, even for all the world's glamour. Our existence is seep deeper than the hard times. Ultimately, the greatest love is not unfamiliar excitement, but unchanging routine. Perhaps we've become the oldest friends. We can now laugh off even each other's flaws. The fact that I have a place to return to, no matter how hard things are outside, that is the strength that keeps me enduring in this world. Perhaps love wasn't a flame from the start, but a flickering ember, warmth that slowly spread to each other over a long time. I can't live without you now. The indifferent us, call it weariness if you want, but this comfort is magic. Warmth that cannot be exchanged, even for all the world's glamour. Our existence is seep deeper than the hard times. Ultimately, the greatest love is not unfamiliar excitement, but unchanging routine.
The lingering scent that remains like yesterday. When I open the door, the smell of your favorite coffee and faint fabric softener. Your smile in the photo I couldn't delete is still warm. All these things become a map of longing for you and guide me. Who said different one. But I wonder, searching for the old scent every time I wash my hair. The music chosen to match your taste is still in my playlist. All pieces that I can't throw away even one. I know it's time to truly let you go now. But how can I empty out even this air? All of my daily life is your trace, and that's by your scent. I feel like I will meet you again if I follow it. I feel like our time is stopped in every place I touch. The breakup is clearly reality, but why do you still remain here? I can never lose you forever in this place.
The melody we listen to together seems to slow down more and more, like a worn-out record platter. We keep looping the same part. Your smile is still warm, but I saw a faint dark cloud at its edge. Even though I know this moment of holding hands is the furthest future. Like footprints etched on snow, it's more precious because I know it will soon disappear. I wanna trap this time inside a photograph so it doesn't become blurry. The melody of worn out time, like a novel with no ending. I can't turn the last page, knowing the sweetness of this moment is poison. I inhale you deeper. We are the most beautifully expired love to each other. Even if it's a predetermined dance, let's stay together until this music stops. When you sleep at night, I count the stars outside the window. The light of those stars might be a past that already vanished thousands of years ago. Similarly, our love is also heading towards an irreversible destiny. But I desperately wish this light won't go out. Our story is perhaps like graffiti written too quickly. It remains vivid, unable to be erased or corrected because it's perfect, just as it is now. A melody of worn out time, like a novel with no ending. I can't turn the last page, knowing the sweetness of this moment is poison. I inhale you deeper. We are the most beautifully expired love to each other. Even if it's a predetermined dance, let's stay together until this music stops. When I open one box, I hadn't been able to organize. I felt your warmth from inside the dusty items. A single postcard from the beach we traveled to together. On the back the word forever is written in your handwriting.
This one small piece of paper seems to tell our entire story. The promise has ultimately become an old memory. Now it's truly time to let you go. The postcard you left behind, the last goodbye that won't be erased if I only sort this out. Can you completely leave? out the old sweater you love to wear. I breathe in your scent that still remains one more time deeply. If even these items disappear, will your trace truly vanish? It was the fear that made me unable to easily throw it away. Just as everything finds its place, our love now goes into the drawer called memory. You must take care, you must be truly happy. The postcard you left behind, the last goodbye that won't be erased if I only sort this out. Can you completely leave me? I pretend to be calm and smile, but my fingertips are trembling slightly. Thank you, goodbye. Our story ends here. It's been a while since my heart stopped pounding when I call your name. I can't even tell if it's love or habit anymore. Awkward silence only flows on the sofa. We sit together, eyes looking at different places. Fill the night again today. The fear of being alone is greater than the courage to break up. We are protecting each other in the saddest way. Trapped in this space, the prison called familiarity. Prisoners unable to leave though the door is open. We linger in the same spot, unable to let go of our changed love. It doesn't hurt anymore, numb to everything. Being together has become the easiest task. I force a smile, bringing up the affectionate past artificially. I guess I have to fall asleep tomorrow pretending nothing's wrong. I'm afraid everything will shatter if I take out my honest feelings. I lack the confidence to break this cruel peace. When will our story come to an end? Or will it flow like this forever? Your existence has become as natural as breathing. The prison called familiarity. Prisoners unable to leave though the door is open. We linger in the same spot, unable to let go of our changed love. It doesn't hurt anymore, numb to everything. Together has become the easiest task. In the empty boxes that are filled the same every day, my real name is not written anywhere. I'm walking along the path everyone is satisfied with. I don't know why my heart is so empty. Like that free wind passing by outside the window, the craving to break my own rules just once. Searching for the me hidden behind the face. hear my real voice at the end of this long night. I am crying, standing still in front of the question with no answer. Yeah, everyone envies me and beckons, but my appearance behind the mask is coldly cool. In the artificial smiles and memorized conversations, I am gradually losing the courage to speak my true feelings. Perhaps the answer is not in that faraway place, but deep inside me it might be in the earnest cry of the small child hiding. Now let's close our eyes and listen to ourselves. The question of the empty page. Who am I? Where am I going? To live in the world the world wants and the me I wanna be. Will I be able to hear my real voice at the end of this long night? I am crying, standing still in front of the question with no answer.
Time floaters are like water after the breakup. I don't search for your photos anymore. And I don't cry, it doesn't hurt, my day has become wholly mine. But sometimes I suddenly feel a wish for you to be happy. The fact that we loved each other will never disappear. It will only remain as the most shining chapter in each other's lives. That alone is enough for me. The remaining warmth, a pure blessing, not a lingering attachment. And I'll say goodbye with a smile to your back that won't return, knowing that our end was absolutely not a failure. I sincerely pray that you shine brighter wherever you are. Every moment I met and loved you made me grow. Those experiences made the me of now stronger. I think I can meet someone else and love again. Thanks to you, I'm not afraid of love, even after the breakup. Memories will sometimes come like calm waves, but they can't swallow me anymore. I just look at them peacefully there. The remaining warmth, a pure blessing, not a lingering attachment. And I'll say goodbye with a smile to your back that won't return, knowing that our end was absolutely not a failure. I sincerely pray that you shine bright wherever you are. The stage where everyone cheered for me and light pours down. I wear the brightest smile and dance the most extravagant dance. But in the waiting room left alone when the lights turn off, a cold loneliness like a transparent glass wall surrounds me. I am not the perfect being who never folds, so that no one sees my hidden tears and tired shoulders. I put on the mask again today. The shadow behind the spotlight, the perfect day on SNS, I tremble in the deep night. I wonder, unable to find words to fill the empty space. The truth that even though I seem to have everything, I am ultimately alone. I keep searching for something to fill this void. If I could one day put down all these fake lights, the courage to honestly show myself as nothing special, that will save me. Shadow behind the spotlight, the coldest me and the hottest applause. My real self trapped in the illusion the world created. I want to shed this glamorous shell. I scream a silent shout, desperately hoping someone will love even my imperfections. Even my
The days I was shattered into countless pieces, I believed I could never be whole again in the darkness. My eyes in the mirror were always filled with fear and terror. I look back suddenly as if it were a miracle that I endured those times. I no longer conform myself to others' gazes. The light leaking through the cracked gaps is more beautiful. Every scar is a puzzle that made me. The shard of a broken mirror, I became stronger with my scattered appearance. These flaws have now become my most shining armor. No matter what anyone says, I will love myself. This self-esteem that blossomed in pain is my true treasure. The times I held to me who cried alone in the deep night, yesterday's tears create today's hardship. I won't crumble anymore. I stand taller when the wind blows. The strongest force inside me was myself. The darkest moment is the one that gives birth to the brightest star. All of my past is the foundation for a single future. I have proven myself. The shard of a broken mirror, I became stronger with my scattered appearance. These flaws have now become my most shining armor. Oh, no matter what anyone says, I will love myself. This self-esteem that blossomed in pain is my true treasure.
When I suddenly opened an old playlist, my end stopped on the song you like the most. So much time has passed, I can't remember when the last contact was. Did we turn too far apart, following our separate paths? I made it lame excuses, pretending to be busy, but actually I wanted to hear your voice when it was hardest. Time cannot change us. The stop playlist, if I press the play button again, we go back to us then. The only relationship where we can can laugh without awkwardness, as if we met yesterday. The most solid gift the world gave us is this unchanging friendship. It's been a while, my friend, let's walk together from the start again now. Every time I occasionally heard news about you by word of mouth, a corner of my heart would feel a lump, and I'd feel happy. Although we were not by each other's side, we were enduring in our respective places. With just that, we were sufficiently connected. No explanation or excuse is necessary. We are the ones who understand everything. With just a look, our hearts have become stronger. With the thickness of time. Relationship where we can laugh without awkwardness, as if we met yesterday. The most solid gift the world gave us is this unchanging friendship. It's been a while, my friend, let's walk together from the start again. Your spark was the first thing I looked for when I opened my eyes in the morning. Now I just fold the cold blanket alone. One spoon is missing from the table, which was always the same. It's nothing major, but my heart keeps hesitating. I suddenly tried to open my phone and entered your birthday numbers. I know it's the wrong pattern now, but my fingers remember every habit was you. The unlocked pattern, my own password that is now meaningless. Even if I change everything to forget you, my hands keep going back to the past. Maybe love was ultimately the saddest way to become tamed by each other. You remain forever in the small gaps of my daily life. Through the moisture left on the mirror after a shower, it feels like the scent of the shampoo you used is still flowing. The street I walk alone is always empty on the left. Only the natural habit of holding your hand has disappeared. Perhaps a breakup is not screaming loudly, but the process of erasing these small things one by one. I slowly erase you again today. The unlocked pattern, my own password that is now meaningless. Even if I change everything to forget you, my hands keep going back to the past. Maybe love was ultimately the saddest way to become tamed by each other. You remain forever in the small gaps of my daily life. I left the house recklessly, cutting through the stuffy air, without even deciding where I should go. A few of the oldest bills and worn out earphones, just one desire to get away from everything familiar. familiar. There is nothing that can hold me back right now. Nameless sceneries flashing by outside the train window. I just keep running. The unmanned train station, I entrust my body to the rattling sea. This place I briefly got off is my own secret stop. Ooh, the freedom of the moment. I let go of all the burdens of tomorrow. I gain the courage to leave, not the strength to go back. The smell of dirt and the sound of insects mixed in the dawn air. Familiar noises like home that I haven't heard in a long time. Starlight pouring down above my head instead of colorful neon signs. I feel like I suddenly faced my true self. I had forgotten me. Someone will call me irresponsible, I know. But the me of this moment is the most honest and happiest. Further following this impulse, the unmanned train station, I entrust my body to the rattling sea. This place I briefly got off is my own secret stop. Ooh, the freedom of the moment. I let go of all the burdens of tomorrow. I gain the courage to leave, not the strength to go back. I took out the old guitar I had buried deep in the closet as I placed my fingers on the dusty strings. Old emotions flooded in. That time when I believed I could have everything in the world. The sound of my heart shouting it's okay to fall. My portrait I forgot while exhausted by reality. A small flame flickering in the hazy eyes. It's not too late, I can't start again. The unsleeping flame, I remember the hottest temperature inside me. Fragments of old dreams that never went out and protected me. The courage to jump in one more time at this moment, because my last page has not been decided yet. The times I try to be tamed amidst compromise and conformity, I was sometimes too sorry to myself for showing my flawed side. But now I won't hide it anymore. The real voice inside me, I will shout it out loud to the world one more time. It doesn't matter where the end of this road is. What truly matters is that I am running. Every moment I breathe is an opportunity. of old dreams that never went out protected me. The courage to jump in one more time at this moment. 'Cause my last page has not been decided yet.